I love Kiara Shanae, man.
Kiara Shanae is here. Kiara Shanae is here. Before we get into this video, make sure you smash the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. Alright, now this is part 2 of Vaya and Tweezy. Now, if you missed part 1, I suggest you go watch it. I'll leave the link in the description. In part 2,
let me know, man. Get a bunch of like. Y'all like this video up, and that'll determine whether or not I should do parts 2 and 3 as well.
so this is Vaya's live, y'all about to watch. She was pretty much talking about DDG. So she was walking to, I believe, Dub's house to drop off Woo Wop. She had Woo Wop. They was walking, DDG was driving, woo woo. Saw them, picked them up, and Tweezy got mad at that. So I'm gonna play her live, let her tell her side of the story. Y'all can get in the comment section and let me know what you think. Her live was real long, so I had to break it up in parts to get this footage out. So depending on how well this video do, if y'all like it up, if it's a lot of views, a lot of engagement, then I'll drop a part 3.
His sister calling me, but I'm not gonna pick up right now because I'm telling y'all the story. Anyway, that's crazy because I'm really not the kind of people to open like this, but I'm just too tired. I'm just too tired. So he would say stuff like this. I got pregnant with Isla, and when I'm pregnant, I get this disease that is called hyperemesis, and I literally can't do nothing. Y'all seen in the videos, I can't do nothing. I'm sick. I'm just so sick, and I was probably like 4 weeks pregnant, and I was basically laying down in the bed like I was during the whole pregnancy, and he would tell me, hey, you lazy as fuck, you spend the whole time sleeping and not doing shit, you acting like you're 5 months pregnant. And we was arguing from the time. I was like, no, I'm just sick, I'm trying to do my best, but I can't do much. I don't feel good, and anything I want to eat, I'm gonna throw up anyway. He was like, we would argue, and he would tell me, hey, you gotta go back to your country, you and your fucking baby, this kind of stuff. And I was just so stupid. I stayed, and that's crazy because if a girl actually tell me everything that I've been through, I would say, girl, run away. Like, don't even stay. Why would you even stay to suffer like this? And so I told you I slapped him, and I know about this. I know I was wrong, and I still did it. And when I did it, he told me, hey, I'm gonna break your neck, this kind of stuff. And he got a lot of anger issues. Like, he would get mad out of nowhere. Yeah, he would say, get out of here, don't touch me, and stuff like this. Even before I get pregnant, there was this story. About so Wua, you guys know Wua, Dub's son.
Okay, so here's the main story right here, one of the main parts.
He actually super nice, super cute, and a super smart kid. And he came around to play with Ailey. So he came around to play with Ailey, and Dub told Tweezy, sorry, yeah, you can take him back. You can take him back at like, I don't know, whatever times, I would say maybe 9 p.m. or whatever. And so I was letting them play, and Tweezy was here with one of his friends named Jackson. The guy who do dance and Fortnite stuff. Anyway, he was here with Jackson, and it was time for Tweezy to bring Wua back to Dub. And I was like, because Tweezy was here with his friend, LA, they was here smoking. For people who always been asking me if I smoke, I don't smoke. So he was here with his friend, smoking and stuff. So I was like, okay, cool, just give me Dub address and Dub number. I'm gonna text him when I'm there, and I'm gonna just bring Wua back, back to Dub house. We was literally living, I would say, 5 minutes away from Dub house. So it was already nighttime. So I took Ailey and I took Wua, and we went out. We went out on the street, walking to Dub house. I had my my GPS on my phone, and I was going to text to Dub house, and I texted Dub, hey, we're like 5 minutes away, we're leaving now. And I was on the street, and Ddg stopped next to us. He stopped next to us, and he was like, hey, what's up, basically, because he's seen I was with his nephew. And it was nighttime, so I was like, hey, I'm just taking him back to Dub house. And he was like, oh, I bet y'all come in, basically. So I came into his car, and I put Ailey in the car and Woo in the car. And straight, I called Tweezy, and I'm like, hey, just to let you know, Ddg picked me up because I was with Woo. He saw me with Woo randomly, and he took us to Dub house. And that's not Tweezy become mad as fuck, get out of the house and come straight to Dub house, acting crazy, like, what the fuck you doing with this nigga? And I was like, bro, y'all supposed to be friends. He was like, we're not friends, blah, blah, blah. Would you be happy if Kennedy picked me up? I was like, this is absolutely, it makes no sense. Because I am outside with his own nephew, his own family, And that's crazy because
What y'all think about that situation? Do you think Vaya is wrong or right for getting in DDG's car? And I guess it just depends on how you set your relationships up, right? So how do you set your relationships up? Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think.
I told Chuck when I came back, I said, hey Chuck, what did I do wrong? Because as soon as Ddg picked me up, I called Tweezy, so just so he don't feel some type of way that I didn't tell him. I'm always letting you know whatever I'm doing, because this is respect. We was already married at this time, and I told him, I'm just letting you know so you know what's going on. But I wasn't about to tell Ddg, no, don't pick me up when I'm with his nephew, right? I don't know, am I crazy or am I crazy? Because if I'm with your...
If I had if this is me, I'm taking myself outside of their situation. If this is me and the roles are reversed, yeah, I'm not acting crazy about that situation, especially because Woo Wop is there. So it's definitely, that's me. I don't know how Tweezy is. Maybe that's not the way their relationship is set up. I don't know.
Your nephew and you're outside. It's nighttime, and I'm literally going to your brother's house to bring your nephew there. It makes sense to me to not just say, hey, no, I'm not gonna come in your car. Like, bro, especially if I'm letting my husband know, I don't know, sorry. If I'm letting my husband know that I'm here, I didn't see what I did wrong.
Let me know if you saw anything that she did wrong. And man, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm just like, man, because like, me and Kiara, we've been rooting for them, man. As far as them, and their relationship working. We like to see relationships work, but we also know that we live in the real world. And in the real world, you have to understand that sometimes things like this happens. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to either happen to you or it's going to happen to people around you. You see what I'm saying? So like, you're going to be some way, shape, form, or fashion, you'll be affected by a bad relationship of some sort. So it is life. So at the same time, I want you guys to know, because I see a lot of people in this comments, they want to cancel them and all that. What do you think? You know what I mean? I think sometimes cancel culture is too fast and quick, and a lot of it is people who have never went through life yet. And then when they go through life and realize, oh snap, I'm doing stuff that could get me canceled, maybe they wake up one day and stop being hypocritical. I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. Like I said, I'm not defending Tweezy. Right? You know what I'm saying? So thus far, like I said, I'm just saying, is the stuff he's doing, is it a cancelable offense?
Until this day, he say, no, you fucked up this day. I'm like, all right.
So far.
Okay. And then, this day, hold on, I'm trying to see, because that's crazy. I got so much on him I got so much on him because my whole basically life with him. I've been writing down stuff. I was like, am I crazy or not? And yeah, that's it. So what happened next? We moved to Atlanta. So he was basically saying that people in LA was so fake. That's crazy because he will talk shit about people in LA, but he will always hang out with them. And I'm like, this is something I don't do. This is something I don't do because first of all, I don't talk shit about people, but if I don't like you, I don't hang out with you, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if I don't like talking about people and then hanging out with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be a healthy conversation of congratulating people, empowering people. You know, when you get to talking about people around me, boy, I'm talking about, I just get, I don't know, get quiet. I don't really want to talk about that.
No matter who you are, no matter how much clout you have, I don't hang out with you, you know. So he will always talk shit about people in LA, and he will always say, hey, you know, my real people in Atlanta, you know, I'm always happy when I got my people from Atlanta, and when Ayo and Teo are around, I'm so happy. I was like, all right, then why don't we move to Atlanta? Because
plot twist. What if this was all a prank? I don't know if it is or not, but what if this was all a prank? I don't think it is though. Like I said, it seems like this is real, right? You know, but if it's not, that'd be a crazy prank, wouldn't it?
you always say people in LA be so fake, be so much shit, but you stay here. You stay here. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's go. Then let's go back to Atlanta. I was like, okay. So we sold.
I'm gonna let you know real quick what she did there. Y'all, did you see what she just did there? That's slick. Now, she wouldn't, never going for that. She literally was like, oh, hyped them up to go to Atlanta because she probably really just wanted to leave LA. But that's a good, that tactic works. It's like, oh, okay. You know, let me use your own words against you to get you to go to Atlanta. That's funny though. Listen, that's a good tactic.
Miles in Paris, yeah, I knew we had dogs, you know. So I was actually, when we moved to Atlanta,
I bet you I ain't even catch that. That might not be what she's doing, but I'm just saying though, that is a tactic.
It was probably in July.
That can be used.
Early July, and I would say I was maybe three months pregnant. So I already overstayed. Hey, Shark, that's crazy that Shark is here. That's crazy that Shark is here because Shark no. And I'm sorry, Shark, I didn't ever mean to cancel you, but you know, anyway, like I said, yeah, so we moved. So Chuck can confirm. That's crazy because Chuck being here, Chuck can confirm what happened with DDG this night when I took Woo up back home, and DDG pick us up in the street, and I told Chuck, yeah.
Chuck not about to miss not a nair clout coin in my presence. I must have it all. That's Chuck. That's Chuck. Chuck gonna be in there.
Was Tweezy getting so mad? I was like, did I do anything wrong? Because I let him know and stuff. And Chuck will also confirm that Tweezy got anger issue anyway. That's not no new. That's not, you know, he's not the same on the YouTube. And hold on, exposing.
So wait, they're saying that Tweezy is not the same on YouTube, like funny, laughing all the time. I guess he's got anger issues. I mean, like I said, you gotta remember, people, you know what I'm saying, in 2021, can we actually be real with ourselves and realize we got some baggage that we might, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got baggage, dog. Don't sit there and say you ain't got no baggage. You got some type of baggage. You know, and the more we start focusing on ourselves and getting ourselves right mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying, financially, all these situations, we will be able to interact with people and impact them in a greater way, man. You know, so we gonna do better though.
I don't know. We can hear you. Okay. So, yeah. So, like I said, Chuck will confirm everything, but he's probably not here for that. He gonna probably like, this one actually fun as fuck. But anyway, hold on, because Ayla is not feeling something. So we went to Atlanta. And I already overstayed. I didn't know that I would still be able. I thought overstaying in America would cause me so much problem because I overstayed my ESTA. So basically, when you're from France, you don't need no visa to go to America. You can have an ESTA for 3 months, and you don't need no visa. And I overstayed the ESTA. So I thought we'd be in trouble if I tried to take the plane, which actually wasn't true because we went to America like 2 weeks ago. And but I didn't know, but they was granting automatic, basically renewal of the ESTA because of how you call it, COVID. Sorry, because of COVID. But at this point I didn't know. So we took we drive from LA to Atlanta. That was a 30 hours drive.
Yes, sir.
And
drove that.
And so when he was driving, so the way Tweezy is driving is I don't know about now, not really about now, but he was driving really fast. Okay, basically he was driving really fast on the freeway. And I was pregnant at this time, and I was throwing up a lot, but that wasn't even the problem. I had anxiety because when I was young, I had a really bad car accident, and I had a stroke. That's what we say, like a little piece of shit that come in your brain. And I had this for like 6 months, and I was going to the brain doctor and stuff like this. So I was telling him, hey, I get anxiety. I get anxiety of people driving super fast. I don't feel good. Can you just like slow down a little bit? And then he got mad. He was saying to me, hey, you had an accident, not me, because maybe you don't know how to fucking drive. But I was like, no, it's just like, I'm explaining you why, and you are acting this way. So that's crazy because this is all this little stuff that he pulled over because I told him anxiety.
It did. I'm glad she said that was some little stuff. I mean, what do y'all think? She said it's some little stuff. What do y'all think as far as those couple of things that she just said, talking about the whole situation with the car?
Pulled over in the freeway.
Oh man.
So the long interstate stuff.
Maybe I spoke
too soon. He pulled over and he told me, okay, now drive. And I was like, what? I'm pregnant. I don't even feel good. I just told you I have anxiety because you're driving fast. He was like, literally driving super fast. And he said drive. So you literally took me out, go to the other side, and make me drive in the middle of the freeway, pregnant and sick, and plus I had the anxiety. So I drove, and I was driving so slow. I took the next exit, and I left the car, and I took Ailey, and I wanted to just leave. I wanted to just leave the country because I was like, bro, this is just too much. This is just too childish. I'm just explaining you the reason why I don't feel good in the car, and you making it a whole like stupid stuff. I'm not even supposed to drive because I'm pregnant, I'm sick. And first of all, when you're French, you can only drive, I think, in the United States for like 1 month with your French driver license. You're not supposed to be driving, all the time. And sorry, I'm reading a text at the same time. Okay. So yeah, after he apologized and stuff, and basically, if I'm here today and we had this kid and we are all that means I stayed. Stupidly and dumb, I stayed. But we arrived in Atlanta, and he was always going out with his friends. That's crazy because y'all would see him putting posts and stuff at his friend Ayo and Tayo, but I was never around. He would never stay with me. Like, he would always go out, and all that. And one day I would say, hey, why you don't stay with me a little bit? And he say, hey, you are controlling me. Stop trying to smother me because I wanted to spend some time with him, you know. And after that, we moved to France, and you know, all this little stuff kept happening. I was pregnant, and I was almost about to give birth, but it was like the fake labor. So I went to the hospital. They came in for like 2 days, and when he was coming and pick me up, he would argue with the doctor before coming into my room. So he would come to my room. He was already mad from the doctor and say, I would say, hey, I would be so happy just to see him because, you know, that was COVID. So he couldn't even be with me before for the 48 hours that they kept me. And I was so happy to see him. And he's like, hey, you haven't even done you haven't even packed your stuff yet? And I was like, what's going on? He said, hey, I don't want to talk. Let's go. And I was like, I was so heavily pregnant and so tired. I was like, but what's going on? And I just started crying because, you know, when you're pregnant, you're just dumb and you just cry for nothing. And he was like, oh, I can do all this victim shit. And every time I would cry with Tweezy because he would hurt me, he would say, I'm acting like a victim. I'm acting like a victim. And, yeah. Like, he would say, every time he would say, we argue every time we argue, Tweezy leave the house. First of all, he would get crazy as fuck. He would say, hey, you acting like a victim, I can't deal with that. And he say, hey, I'm Tweezy. And I was like, and what? He said, I'm Tweezy. I was Tweezy before I met you, and I will always be Tweezy even after you. So, all this kind of stuff all the time. And I was like, bro, I was so lost. I was pregnant, and Rad came here, and I was so sad, crazy. I threw stuff on the floor, and I was just so crazy. And that's when he was trying to make me like, hey, you crazy. Oh, and one thing also that happened in LA, something that happened in LA, and I'm really not ashamed no more. I was so ashamed to even say it before, but everything that he caused me made me want to kill myself, and I don't have no. It's just hurting to say it, but I'm not even ashamed to say it no more. And Diamond Nicole was here if y'all needed somebody to even prove it. And I can say she was a real friend at this point because she came and had a prayer for me. She prayed with me. And he would probably say, yeah, she crazy because she tried to kill herself. Because every time we argue till this day because I tried to kill myself, he would say, hey, you crazy as fuck anyway. You crazy like your mom. So you try to say, hey, bro, I can't even deal with that, bro. You know, all this kind of stuff. And I'm not...
Dang. Yeah, that's not cool, man. That's not cool at all, man. Shout out to Diamond Nicole, though. That's respect.
I'm ashamed to even say it. It's cool. It's cool, you know, it happened to me and it just made me stronger now. And you know, he will pretend to be so perfect in the relationship for YouTube. For example, he would take Ailey to the playground and record stuff like this. He would get presents for Ailey to put that on Christmas and stuff like this. Every time it was for YouTube, that would be so perfect. He would do so much stuff, but then in the real life, he wouldn't do nothing. He wasn't giving me no affection. When it's time to fuck, oh yeah, he right here, no problem, but no affection. He never got me nothing for my birthday. He didn't get me nothing for Valentine's Day. Actually, he was out with his friends on Valentine's Day.
Dang, no, Tweezy say it ain't so. Man, let me know, man. Depending on the views and depending on the likes, if y'all feeling this, man, I'll react to the other ones as well. And Kiara Shanae has a part 3 coming up. This is Rob Allen ENT, and I'm out.
Every single song I put out bangs. This is how we create what we say. They mad cause I let my nuts hang low to the flow like I'm tryna blow. Let go, I mean let go. You can't control, I know. From young and old, you don't trust the soul. Reload, your mindset's old, your future's gone. My woes, I lose control if you don't your soul.